Well, this is an important one. We are only 3 episodes in now. Well, not even 3. We're not even finished this one yet, but 3 episodes in to our Sunderland reign as manager. Our manager rating is 76. It could be a lot higher, and it could be a lot lower by the end of this episode as we, spoiler, go watch the last ones if you haven't, sit in the relegation zone, and we need to get out as well. Welcome back to episode number 12 of season number 2 of the new Road to Glory format. Still need to change the titles at the time of recording this. Might have done it, might have not done, because I'm a bit lazy like that. As last month didn't exactly go according to plan. We played very well in our 3 draws, but didn't manage to get the win in any of them, which I think we deserve to win all 3 of them, if I'm honest. As today we have Blackburn Rovers. They're up there. They're probably going to be simmed. Bristol, then the 3 played like last episode. We're going to play the last 3, which is Birmingham, QPR, and Hull City, bottom of the league, which we must win. I mean, we could get relegated today, even though we've got West Brom in the next month, which will be the last episode tomorrow. But yeah, it's going to be difficult. It's going to be very, very difficult to try and, I don't know, I won't say it's difficult to try and stay up, but every other team's getting points as well, as we're going to have a bit of a struggle towards now and the end of the season. We really needed to win our last game of last episode against Sheffield Wednesday when they were just above the relegation zone. But no, a draw. We gifted them a point with a penalty as Blackburn are the first team up today. Second place. I mean, I would have liked for it to start a bit less urgent than this, playing a really good team, but here we go, as it's going to be Berg in net, Jack Hunt, Bailey Wright, Callum Doyle and Dominic Thompson in defence, with Valehi, a signing we made, 09, Smith and Embleton, with Pritchard sitting behind Stewart. Come on, let's try and get the win against Rovers. I mean, this would be a big ask. They've got a very decent team. They've got Zubia up front still, who I thought had moved on, must have just got an injury. As we're going to quick sim this, and the result is going to be a 2-1 defeat. And oh, it was late on. Dolan with the first goal, who causes all sorts of problems at Notts Forest. Hunt and Zubia. And I just realised, not Notts Forest, Nottingham Forest. My bad. Still getting comments on that first video. And we're still in the relegation zone. But to be fair, I expected that result from the simulation. I kind of expected it. So I'm not too disheartened yet. But we've got to improve from that. I mean, Middlesbrough keep on losing. Sheffield Wednesday do. Derby, I think, picked up a point maybe. Or maybe they didn't. But I'm watching every team, because every team up to 16th are in this battle. As it's Bristol City up next. These are in 11th, but still, they're one of the highest teams we're going to play today. As I think I'm going to change the wingers for this one. Might be a bit of a gamble, but I'd rather play with a fully fit Valehi and Elliot Embleton, as they are my starting wingers. And we'll put Valehi on the bench, or the reserves, because I don't want him appearing at all. As it's just Bowler and Jack Diamond who are going to be on those wings. Please don't let us down. I mean, his manager rating's gone down by 1 again, but that's expected after a defeat. As what's it going to be? A 1-0 win! Oh my god! We've actually managed to beat Bristol City away from home at Ashton Gate. Baker with an injury. And, oh, of course it is. Of course it's Pritchard who gets us a winner. And that simulated game, should I say, could be an absolutely vital one. Oh, but Derby did pick up points in their game in hand. I think they picked up 1, so now they have jumped ahead of us again. But at least we keep Borough in that zone. We've got to keep Middlesbrough in that zone. I don't mind Middlesbrough as a team as well. One's Premier League quite lately as well, as we're going to try and play. Actually, they've played their game already and they haven't won, as we play Birmingham, who are in 18th place. After we beat Bristol City away from home, I feel confident about this one. But we've still got to get his job right. This is the team I think I'm going to go with for this, well, very important game now, as it's Burge in goal, Hunt, Wright, Doyle and Thompson, with Valehi, 09, Smith and Embleton on the right again, just trying to get his confidence up at that area, with Pritchard supporting Ross Stewart up front. And I've got to say, since I've come in, not to blow my own trumpet, but the ratings have absolutely rocketed in this team. We've got 270s now, and the defence is looking more sturdy, which I love to see. Let's see if Birmingham's defence is very strong. It's Jack Geacock in the goal, not the one who saved our penalty in that playoff final. Maxime Collin, Zabarnie, Dean and Familia Castillo, with Valablia Sanchez, Sunjic and Bailey, Djukovic and Cosgrove up front, who I'm pretty sure I saw on the top scorer sheet. Big challenge right here, and I'm going to see if we can make the most of it as Bailey Wright running into the midfield kind of right there. Drops it off to Luke 09. Luke 09 round the corner into Valley, as Valley now gives it to Thompson. Thompson cuts through the middle as well. The Brentford, I think he was a prospect at Brentford. I don't know if he was signed, but we got him as a free agent. I knew he was in the Brentford picture though, as now Smith into Pritchard. I don't know where he's going through the field, but we've got the ball ourselves. Embleton just can't beat Castillo, but he's back in position now, Thompson, but misses his header as Djukovic takes a tackle from Doyle right there. Really good tackle as Valehi is going to try and set off on his bike. Gives it to Thompson. Can he return the favour just inside? He goes past him to Pritchard, but now Valehi with a run on right here, or Valley, as Valley's going to cross this towards the back post. Oh, Embleton was arriving. Good chance creation. Not too shabby at all, as now Doyle into Pritchard, into Luke 09, who turns out into Corey Smith, who's going to try and just belt it through this midfield. For an old guy, he's not doing bad for pace, as now Pritchard has it, drops it off to the side himself. Luke 09 takes a step to the side. Valehi with Dominic Thompson back here, and we're going to try another cross. I'm trying way too many at the moment, but that one's forced a corner, and Ross Stewart can get on headers from corners, hopefully. I'm going to try and put it in this zone right there. Can he move to it? I mean, there's a tall defender close to him. Ross Stewart's going to go for a header. Dean does win it, though, to Callum Doyle. Great little back heel right there into Corey Smith. They've all got right side, so it's going to be hard to create a chance, but Luke 09 loses it. And Corey Smith through the midfield there. He's got another good touch. He's having a good game, is Corey Smith today. Didn't really have one in his last couple of appearances that I've played with him in game. As now Pritchard, Embleton ran way offside, but now does have the ball. Elliot Embleton is going to run the byline. Now he's going to cross it to the back post where Valehi is, and he's won his header into the back of the net. How the hell has that worked out for the winger? The number 9, the youth academy prospect who we got from somewhere random. It's not ours, but we signed him, the Frenchman, with a terrific header. First goal for the club. What a big goal that is. That could keep us safe. Look at that. Great crossing from Elliot Embleton. Winger to winger. Jumps highest. And G-Cock just flapping at that one. Never saving it. The little man who kind of looks like Shaqiri in my opinion. Good head. Great work from Valley as now Luke 09 is going to pass that in the midfield to Pritchard. Pritchard is going to just spin on that ball a couple of times. Now give it out to Jack Hunt. As we're not going to try and stop there, we're going to try and go for a couple more. As Elliot Embleton has a run around him, but Embleton's going to cut back inside, try and create something by going inwards for once. As that's a good run from Corey Smith right here. Goes for a shot and scores. The keeper is having a nightmare. It is 2-0 to us at St Andrews this early on. What is happening? I thought today was going to be a struggle in terms of getting results, but no. 2 quick succession goals, and you can hear the Sunderland fans singing. Look at that, really good ball around the corner. Goes for a long ranger, to be fair, and, well, not a long ranger, it is in the box, but still, you know what I mean. The keeper should be saving that, but no, gone in. Absolutely amazing goal as now Smith puts one out to this side again. It's Hunt who tries to turn back. Not successful on that occasion though, as now we need to get right side of Cosgrove, and we do, as the half-time whistle goes, and you can hear boos now, which are actually not for me for once, like they were at Notts Forest. It's 2-0 at half-time, away from home, complete performance. This will definitely make up for the couple of draws we got, of course, in the last episode, which we should have turned into wins, but we didn't, as now Ross Stewart with a good cutback right there. Embleton on a run. He can just try and drill into the centre right here. Embleton on the ankle. Good save. As there is a huge, like, ongoing boo going around the stadium at the moment. As Callum Doyle gets a good tackle in there. Fans are going to scream for whatever at this moment in time. But it's never a penalty, as that's a great pass out, you know. Luke 09 now onto Corey Smith. It could be a quick counter. Embleton. He's lacking in pace a little bit. I might have to sub him off. Yeah, Jack Diamond is going to come onto the field right now as Jared Leto. Jared Leto? That's the actor, isn't it? It's Jonathan Lecco, as now Callum Doyle has to pass that back to Lee Burge over the top into Dominic Thompson. Thompson cuts back. That's a good pass as well onto Stewart. Keep on running. I think it's Luke 09. What are you doing that far forward? Really haven't created much of Birmingham, as this is a great move from us. Corey Evans now on the field. The, well, ex-captain, because he's not really starting that much. So we had a good run through the middle, and passed it to the wrong player. That's my fault. I opted for the right back. to whip one in across the floor into the striker, but of course was caught offside. But honestly, I have never been less concerned about a team scoring in this career mode so far. Birmingham have not threatened at all. But now I've said that, Scott Hogan's on the field, and Chukwuemeka does score. Why do I open my mouth? I'm just an idiot. I spoke that into existence, didn't I? It's really good play, and Chukwuemeka to hammer one in. Lee Burge, though, could have done better. Going to make it a nervy ending for us as Aidan O'Brien has come off the bench alongside Jack Diamond. So these are going to try and work together, the fresh legs, hopefully just to run at their defence. So I know he's an aging defender, Jack Diamond. Here he is. Going to try and cut inside slightly, go for a shot through bodies, and it's given us a handball. Bailey's hit it with his hand. I feel for Birmingham right there because they kind of don't deserve that. They were getting back into the game, but yep, if it's hit a hand, it's hit a hand. It's going to be Alex Pritchard, and I never go for top corners. Let's go for one for once. Try and put quite a bit of power on it and gamble as it's hit the crossbar. And I'm not doing quite well. I'm doing well with saving penalties, but not really scoring them at the moment, as that's a ball around the corner into Valley, though, as Valley's going to have to pass that back. Dominic Thompson tries to whip one in. At least we're keeping the ball away from them, as that's a good one. But it's Jack Diamond who's never winning it. And less than 1 minute left. I really wish I would have scored that right now. As there we go. At least it's over. At least it's over. Should have been a clean sheet, but I will take that after the disappointing draws in the last episode. It's a 2-1 win away at Birmingham. And that 3 points could save us from the drop. Up to 19th and only 3 points in it between us and Birmingham right now. And QPR, who I think we play next, if I'm certain, as then we should really be fighting for a result right here. Because if we get a result right here and we beat Hull, which we should do, bottom of the league, definitely safe. And just to make sure, the gap now is 4 points. So we've got 3 games left, 4 points gap. So if we do win the 2 games today, we're confirmed. If we win the next game, I won't say we're confirmed, but we're very, very close, because there's now a couple of teams below us separating us from Middlesbrough as we play QPR next. It's, what, 17th? Yeah, 17th against 19th. Pretty good matchup, as we're going to go with the same team. Burge, Hunt, Wright, Doyle, Thompson, Velhi. Oh, yeah, I'm going to start calling him Valley. That's going to be his name. As Luke 09, Corey Smith and Embleton make up the midfield. Pritchard and Stewart. And QPR, Seni Dieng in goal, Moses Odebajo, Rob Dickey, Jordi Device, Jimmy Dunn and Nico Heimerleinen in the back, with Sam Field, Luke Amos, Thomas, Kelman and Dykes. So it's a 5 at the back, but it's actually the opposite Diamond, if that makes any sense at all, in the midfield. I don't know why I see it that way. It's stupid, but it's a formation I do like when you have 5 defenders. And we're at the Kian Prince Foundation Stadium for this one, of course. Glorious Stadium, also known as Loftus Road in its past, as Valley going to try and get on a run straight away here. And I'm sure that hit a hand. It did. Odebajo conceding the free kick, because I want to change camera. Could I try and put this in? Pritchard, yeah, does have the best free kicks. If I just put this above the goalkeeper just there, a lot of power on it, and a bit of curl, it's way over. And Max Kelman, the pass forward to Lyndon Dykes right there, into Thompson, into Kelman, stopped right there from right, as now Luke 09 is going to drill forward with it a little bit. Can we try and get a pass forward? Stewart is pointing to where he wants it, but he's got Jordi Device in front, which is absolutely outdone right there, but defender comes across. Jimmy Dunn that was, to block that one off. Hammerleinen tackled by Jack Hunt right here as well, and Mark Walburn is stood with his hands wide open, thinking how that wasn't a foul. Let's try and make him really be angry as Stewart scores. He's going to be furious. Ross Stewart gets his first in-game goal for us, and it's took a while. The flips are out, and that could be a flipping good result. See what I did there? As what a cross this was from the right back. A great run into the front post, and bang, near post, goal. We might be staying up, but might be, not confirmed. Still need a little bit more, as Luke Amos in the middle trying to run around, and he's ran to the left-hand side. He's actually got past the defender right here. Needs to get back, does Hunt, and does it perfectly. What a game he's having, as Corey Smith with a pass straight out to Stewart. What can Stewart do right here? He turns this way. Now he's got the runner at the side in Alex Pritchard. No, it's not Pritchard. It's Embleton. Of course it is, as he's going to try and turn inside himself. Does so. Past the defender. Tripped by Jimmy Dunn. I thought that was a foul. As now they're on the attack a bit here. And Jack Hunt. Oh, it's hit his hand. It's hit his hand. What a stupid mistake from the right back inside the box. He's been so good today. It just bounces and... yeah, he's controlled it with his right fist. As now it's going to be a penalty for QPR, and Lyndon Dykes against Burge. The right did not solve the trick for me this time. 1-1 now at the Kian Prince Foundation Stadium. That's why I tried not to get ahead of myself. Good finish. Completely sent me the wrong way. Penalty undeserved, but they had to create the chance to hit the hand, and they did that with a cross. It's Corey Smith now. We're going to try and get a strike back at them. We've got to really, haven't we? As now Corey Smith drops that off to Elliot Embleton. Going to go for another cross into that area, and Jordy Device had to put it behind. I thought Sedi Dieng would have come and collect that, if I'm honest, but at least we get the corner for Ross Stewart to try and head on, but that's a quite poor corner. Jimmy Dunn away as this bounces to Callum Doyle, the centre-back. Almost scoring. As it's straight to Lee Berg, and that is half-time. I keep getting lag before half-time. I don't know if it's just a common problem, but I always get a lag that makes, like, the game move really quick and then really slow, as, I don't know, the frame rate or something, as it's 1-1 at half-time. Nothing really to say about the game, just need to win it. And Kelman right there with a pass through onto Lyndon Dykes, as QPR are actually starting the second half a little bit stronger, as now Thomas tries to skill around Dominic Thompson. We're just going to try and watch him. He's got round us a bit there. Good block from Dominic Thompson though, and QPR have come out strong. I've got to say it again because they really have, as Johansson's coming on. They're putting all the good players on now, as we need to get this corner away. Thompson, it falls to the back post. Jordy Device, side netting. There's now Callum Doyle to drill his way out of the back right here, and he's going on a bit of a run. He's the centre-back. Gives one out wide now onto Valley, as Valley's going to cut back into Dominic Thompson. Pritchard, Luke 09. 09's got a bit of a gap right through the middle right here. Goes for a shot. No hand hit. That's what I hope for when I know I'm not scoring. As Bailey Wright gives it out wide here to Jack Hunt. Hunt down the line himself into Jack Diamond. Can we cross this to the other post? I mean, the keeper came for it, but he didn't really, did it? It just keeps coming out and getting caught. I don't really rate that Sedi Dieng. Terrible throwing as well. I mean, I do rate him in real life, but not in this game, as Jack Diamond now putting it back in the middle. Corey Smith. Not Corey Evans, as I went for a long one and missed it. Now Lyndon Dykes plays a 1-2 right there with Dominic Ball in the through in the last minute. Oh, and it's gone in. I thought Lee Burge had saved that, but no, it's Kelman. And that's a big sinker, you know. That is a stinker and a sinker for us right here. QPR going 2-1 up after such good start we had to this game. I mean, they have deserved it, to be fair, in this second half. But when it's this late on and Dominic Thompson's not marking his man and Lee Burgess tapping it whilst it goes into his own net, that is a very poor one to concede in the end. 2-1 Rangers. Now Jack Diamond turns himself. He's going to have to put one in the middle right here onto Ross Stewart, as now Pritchard to run through the middle. He needs to keep it away from players. We need a draw right here. I mean, I don't want a loss going into a huge bottom of the league clash, as Thompson into 09. 09 tries to turn, gives it into Pritchard. Pritchard spins away himself, tries to put it out on this wing and does reach Hunt. Ross Stewart, please get onside, as he is now. It's going towards the back though. Terrible ball, and Dominic Thompson, please get there. He does. Great work from the left back. Can we whip this in right now? Another deep one. What is Stewart doing? Never winning the header like that, as it's just gone under his foot right there. Just literally 2 minutes of this game left and QPR are still on the attack. It's now Johansson. Tries to cut inside. Hunt with a good tackle. Our fullbacks have been extraordinary apart from the penalty today, as now Ball gives it across to Sam Field. I don't think we're going to have time, as Dykes tackled though. Hunt, we've got literally 10 seconds and the referee has blown for full time. We got a 2-1 win in the last one. It's a 2-1 defeat here away to QPR, but I just want a home game. We need to win against Hull right now. A result there, even a draw, would have done us the world of good, but not to be. And that result's going to put us very, very close again, as Sheffield Wednesday sit there, but they've got a game in hand. So if they win or get a point, it's going to be Borough who drop in, and those who go to 21st. So yeah, it's very important. It looks like we got a bit clear with that last win, but Not anymore. Sheffield Wednesday still yet to play that game in hand, and now they have. And it was a draw, I think, as now, yes, we're at home to Hull City. This is the biggest game of this career mode so far. I mean, well, probably not. The playoffs were big, but we know the result of them. We lost them. It's now the biggest game. Bottom of the league against us right here, and I think if we do get the win, we should be confirmed safety. Unless Wednesday and Borough both win. If they don't both win, I think we are safe. And we're going to go, of course, with this same team. I'm going to put Josh Bowler. Actually, do I put him straight in? I'm going to risk it even in this important game, because he has played for Hull City before. You can see in his picture right there, his profile picture, whatever it is. He's got the Hull City kit on, the orange on the sleeves and black. As, yes, we'll go with this team. Valley a bit tired, but we need him. Not walking you through it. Just walking you straight up to the Stadium of Light for the game. And Hull City, it's Nathan Baxter in goal, Louis Coyle, Jacob Greaves, Alfie Jones and Brandon Fleming, Richard Smallwood in the midfield with Greg Doherty and Wilkes on the wing, Potter and Moncur with Longman up front. Now, I don't know if these are confirmed relegated yet, so they might be trying to put up a fight, they might not be, they might just try and accept it and hopefully do us a favour, but who knows. It's Josh Bowler with a quick turn right there against, of course, his former club. He would have started at... No, I don't think he started at Hull in this save. I think he went to Blackpool in real life in pre-season. As we've won a free kick right here, just take this quick. It's Hunt who gives it to Bailey Wright. I mean, if it was a winger or a striker, I might have gone for a shot right there. As Bowler is going to try and go out wide here. Yes, I'm going to try and continue the crossing game that worked for a couple of games, but that's not a good one. There's Moncur with a ball to him right there. Jack Hunt tries to tackle but fails, and now Moncur to run at us. So it doesn't look like Hull's going to sit down without a fight, as 09 has to draw that out wide. It's Bowler. It's a back heel into Hunt, as Hunt's going to have to cut back inside right here, and he's going to pass it across to Callum Doyle, as Doyle, look at this, freedom of the field to run into, as now he gives it onto Corey Smith. Corey Smith onto Pritchard. Pritchard out wide now onto Josh Bowler, who's going to whip one in, and it was a good one. It falls to Vlay, and he should have scored. Looks like that block has actually injured someone, I think, in their box, but we're going to play on as Doherty strikes our post. That could have been a calamitous goal to concede, but still, Hull City are doing alright in this game. Back to Keane Lewis Potter, in the middle to Longman, turns past us, and Bailey Wright has to stop him. I'm getting a bit woohoo, as now, I do like their kit as well, the blacked out kit. It's Louis Coyle who's got injured, as this ball comes into the box. Dominic Thompson to win it. Pritchard tries to put a header up, falls to the ground, but we are going to carry on, as now Josh Bowler switch this. Please be a good one. Please get on that. No. And the scrap continues, as that back heel is not a good one, though. Into Pritchard. Onto Luke 09, as he's going to try and run through this middle. He's good at counter-attacks, his 09. Gives it into Stewart. Stewart gives it into Bowler, just too far in front of him. And, I mean, Ross Stewart's done okay today. Okay, not great. But I definitely do think I'm going to look for a striker. Just depends on the quality of striker that we can get in, depending on which division, as that was a right dive there, wasn't it? It was holding his leg in the midfield, and then just got straight back up, as now Pritchard, he's hopefully going to get up and at their defence. Here he is, running down this wing. I mean, he's got trapped a little bit, has to pass it back to Dominic Thompson, the left back, put that through that gap right there, into Valley, now onto Ross Stewart, couldn't shoot, and George Moncur running down the line right here for Hull City, tries to cut back, tries to do fancy footwork, but doesn't succeed in the end, as Josh Bowler, across now to Smith. Smith to drill that forward to Stewart now, as Stewart can give that back out wide. Josh Bowler cut inside. Oh, nutmeg, but nutmegs don't count for nothing. Need to get a goal. Wouldn't fancy a draw right here, as Valley running through, and of course he blows the whistle. 0-0 at the break with Hull City, and rather disappointingly, because we should be beating them. In the start of the second half, what can we do right here? Let's get more attacking, shall we? As Valley making a good run, cuts back inside. It was a good pass from Pritchard. I'm going to go for a shot right here, and that is a poor one to start the half off with, isn't it? As now Bowler gives one across to Luke 09 now, into Corey Smith. Smith turns, and he's got a bit of a run on right here, but no support, and he's ended up running into danger because None of the two players at the side of him just made a decent run. However, Stewart wins this back into Valley, into Ross Stewart again, threads it through the middle. Terrible footwork from Valley, who's not having the good game when we need him to. In a very drabby game, this one, as 50 or 73 minutes almost on the clock, and they've had the best chance, to be honest, hitting the post. I don't really recall us having a good shot, as that's a good pass through. And Andy Longman scored. He's onside, and it will count against us. Hull City, bottom of the league, have stunned us at the Stadium of Light when we really don't need them to. And could be putting us in the relegation zone, depending on results elsewhere. We've done so well in this episode, but we're actually behind for the second time running. This time to Hull. And what a poor one to concede. Valley, got to run at them now, mate. You've got to run at them. We've got to get a goal soon. We've got no time, have we? Flood everyone forward as now Valley to the edge of the box. Pritchard can shoot from there, but I'm going to opt for Bowler, who is free, but looks like they've parked themselves in the box. Look how far back they are. There were 5 men on their own goal line. As Evans through the middle right here onto Pritchard. At least we're getting bodies forward as Pritchard whipped this in first time. That's got to have hit a hand, no? Oh, Brandon Fleming must have actually defended it as now Corey Evans running round. He's come on for Smith. Good turn into Valehi. Can he get this shot off better? It was, but keeper's there. I'm going to put Aidan O'Brien on as well, who's a bit tired, but we need fresh faces as we're going to put this into the danger zone in the box. Head that, please. Alfie Jones gets there first. Pritchard fighting for it. Man on the floor. Ree gets it now, and Ree, don't let him past us. Callum Doyle gets a little nick on the ball, but there's only 2 minutes left. Don't let him put that down the line. We don't. But it is going to be there. Throwing Ree to throw it backwards as well into Louis Coyle. And Louis Coyle, there we go. Tackled. Josh Bowler. That's a very important one. Can I put that over the top? Oh, Greaves, great block. Bowler can't do it. Doyle now into the box. Why ain't it locking onto Aidan O'Brien as we need to try and get this? But Lewis Potter has it. Or Lewis Potter, whatever his chuffing name is. As we've lost to Hull City in the penultimate game of the season, and that is a huge loss. A huge loss. They deserved it, and I'm going to give my fans, my players, the hairdryer treatment after that one, because that could send us to League One. Hopefully not. Hopefully, but it's really not a good one, as that's how it sits. I think Derby County are safe right now. I think they played Middlesbrough and beat them. Yeah, they're safe. It's us, Middlesbrough, Sheff Wednesday, and I think Cardiff are out of it now. Are Cardiff out of it? No, Cardiff is still in it. They have to get a big result, but Cardiff can still get out of that relegation zone. We are in top spot. We're in the safest spot in the battle, but our goal difference isn't really safe at all, which that Hull City game now would have confirmed as safety. And I hate that I've took it down to the last game against West Brom, which will make for a very, very snazzy finale. And unfortunately, I am going to make you wait for that one in the next episode. As thank you guys for watching this one right here. I'm excited to record tomorrow's. Like, comment, share, and subscribe with the notification bell on as well. And also, get suggesting for some signings, because it's almost signing time. But remember, we could be signing 65, 66 rated players or 70 rated players, depending on what division we may be in. Take care in a bit and enjoy the rest of your day whilst you can. Peace, guys.